Hello, welcome to Soccer 101 presented by Soccer Innovations. The goal of our soccer education is simply to provide tips on simple parts of the game for coaches, players, and parents to better understand and better perform. Today's topic is play the way you're facing. It's a commonly used term in the soccer world. It's something that we should be teaching our kids at the ages probably of 8 all the way up through the professional levels. At the professional levels, they automatically are already playing the way they're facing. They learn the concept, they understand it, they understand the benefits. But along the way, through our intermediate and even advanced high school and college level, we always have to remind and refresh the memory of the players to play the way they're facing. Some of the key ingredients of playing the way you're facing are the team support and the player support of the player on the ball. It's a very simple game. This is a very simple tactic, and we'll demonstrate it here on the board. We've got a midfielder with a ball, as you can see in red. The player behind him is the defender, which most players will have a defender behind them. If this midfielder plays the way they're facing, they'll play back to their supporting player. Could be another midfielder, could be a defender. If this particular player plays the way they're facing, they can either play back to another midfielder, or they can play up to a striker, who of course will be marked, as you can see with the blue marker. If that striker plays the way they're facing, they play it back to their midfielder again, and within 3 passes we have the simplest form of receiving a ball and playing a ball is the way we're facing, and we are able to hold possession. The other key component is the support of the players off the ball. That means that the player on the ball must have proper supporting players or he won't be able to execute. Team shape comes into play. That's why we form our teams as a line of defenders, a line of midfielders, and a line of strikers, so that we can easily play the way we're facing. If your strikers and midfielders are in the same line, it's now very difficult to play the way you're facing. Those are some of the simple tips of playing the way you're facing. It'll help your team's possession. It'll help your players' possession skills. We rate players based on how often they give the ball away. Playing simple is the best way to hold possession and to reduce errors. Turns are inevitable. At some point in the game, a player must have the ability to turn the ball on an opponent. However, we want to limit that to when it's required. And that's pretty much the end of soccer lesson number 1 of our series Soccer 101. I hope these coaching tips help. Follow us for more soccer tips on YouTube and or Facebook. Come visit our site at soccerinnovations.com.